coming to Tokyo to join the 21st Congress of the IASGO. On behalf of all the members, I would like to say I welcome you to Tokyo. It is a great honor and pleasure to welcome you in Tokyo. By Dr. Takashi Kanematsu in Nagasaki. Last year in KEIO, this year in Tokyo. I have attended this Congress from the first time. IASGO was first International Gastrosurgical Club, constructed by Professor Ligidakis, Secretary General of this meeting. We Japanese especially appreciate Professor Ligidakis very much. In 1980s, Japanese were not very good with speaking English. Japanese were too shy to do presentations before foreigners. Professor Ligidakis gave us such many chances to be used to foreigners, which has introduced and elevated Japanese medicine to the highest level of the world. Very much appreciate you for your continued warm assistance, warm words, which has truly shown you all to be true friends. They were very helpful for us to overcome the disaster very much. Several Japanese congresses or meetings have been cancelled by the disaster. However, circumstances of Japan have improved for the better. Patients all over the world are not waiting for us. We should continue to walking on into the future.
It was the biggest record earthquake to hit Japan, shutting down lifelines and knocking down thousands of buildings in the area.
And also I would like to express my thanks and appreciation to all members of our association who are here together with us. Because every one of us can contribute in some way for the further evolution.
So we have the device and the very sophisticated the guidance skills to enable the spacecraft to be well pinpointed and guided to this area. So this is a photo that actually taken when we perform ready and the.
Welcome reception of the 21st Congress of IASGO from all over the world. So please enjoy now the Japanese food, Japanese drink, Japanese sake. And I thank Professor Kawaguchi very much. Congratulations for the Hayabusa mission. Thank you very much.
Welcome all of you to Tokyo IASGO Annual Congress of very good meeting. I am sure it is when I see the reception and the program, which is super. So thank you for our Japanese colleague and for the Japan.
Five.
Very good. Yeah, welcome. Thank you.
Oh, how are you? How are you?
It's a very small country, North Africa. But we start.
Positive or negative carcinoma in cut end of the nerve plexuses at surgery, since the cut end is long and some specimens is deformed by formalin fixation. Thus, that is difficult to identify true cut end. This slide shows the postoperative curve of our 35 cases with histological examination series. 4-year survival was about 23%. The male-female ratio was 2-to-1, and the mean age was 65 years. Then the wall of the main pancreatic duct, as well as a little amount of pancreatic parenchyma, and all layers of the jejunal wall are sutured. 611 this year, we have a very large disaster. This power is not only mine, not only the doctors in our Yamagata group, but also all of you here in Shinjuku. Thank you very much.
Kanpai! Thank you very much.
It is my great pleasure to organize this Congress very much. I think you enjoy the beautiful dinner here, enjoy conversations, mutual communications, and have a very good night in Japan, Tokyo, Shinjuku. Thank you very much.
Kimura insists to do it with a very strong will. I admire his strong will because human being always changes situation, some big man's strong power and will.
And your meeting is even more terrific. So I'm looking forward to give a speech tomorrow, a talk tomorrow, and Wolfgang Fischbach will give a speech tomorrow too. So thank you so much that we have been invited to come to Japan to your very exciting meeting, and enjoy the dinner.
Kanpai. So immediately after that, please follow me. Kanpai!
thank you to come to the gala dinner. This year, we have a great disaster, March 11. But we Japanese have a passion to overcome. With your warm word, thank you very much. And today, we have to say that this meeting is now successfully going with your effort. I again thank you very much. And this time, please enjoy the Japanese meal, Japanese food.
We have the chance to be once again your country, and you should know that we love your country and we love our Japanese friends. Once again, in behalf of all of us, many, many thanks and every success. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Tadahiro Takada from KEIO University, Tokyo, Japan. In Japanese, kanpai! Thank you.
As president of the Congress of the next Congress of the IASGO, I'm pleased to invite all of you to join our next IASGO World Congress in Bangkok, Thailand in December next year.
Unfortunately, we have one more day. We have to run one more day so that the time is over. Thank you so much.
in this chance, I'd like to introduce what is the theory and also what is the perspective of the future applications. So first, briefly, I'd like to introduce our research group. Now, our size is broadened up to a few tens nanometer. Very recently, we succeeded to make the pores in between the 10 nanometer to. So, briefly, I'd like to introduce zeolite. So, zeolite is first recognized as a mineral. Bond is connected, but the difference is there is some open void structure. But in the case of the quartz is dense, of course dense. But the case of the zeolite is self-contained pore structure. This size is molecular size.
I learned at that time, of course, the pancreatic surgery, but also mainly the liver surgery. We did also the living donor plantation. And this is what we are doing, the operations. And also the superior transverse pancreatic artery is doubly ligated. This is then the posterior wall is finished. This is the drainage tube as we set just after the operation. So how do we prevent post-operatively? Thank you very much. thank you very much to join the closing ceremony. I hope that you enjoyed the hard discussions and Japanese food and Japanese cultures in this Congress of 21st Congress of IASGO. I thank you very much to join us to Japan. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a great pleasure for me to be here this afternoon to invite you all to join our next Congress.
Certificate of Special Appreciation, Professor Masatoshi Makuchi, Japan. Thank you very much. Certificate of Special Appreciation, Professor N.J. Likidakis, Greece. Thank you very much.